Hi everyone, it's Marc from Healthy Fresh Homegrown, and it's fall. We've had a little bit of frost the past week, and so I wanted to do a bit of a tour and show you what's left in the garden that survived the frost and what we're still actually harvesting here on Tranquil Urban Homestead. So from the frost, as you can see, my cucumber plants and my sweet potato plants didn't survive, and of course neither did the zucchini, but we had good harvests on all of them. Sweet potatoes, we'll have to actually check and see if there's anything underneath in the ground that we can still eat. Asparagus is very healthy. It's put on a lot of green growth, and we'll cut it back, and then in early spring hopefully we'll get a good harvest again. Beans definitely have more or less petered out. We've got a couple still on there that we can pick. Those are the pole beans, and then we've got the bush beans, which also have finished. So these need to be pulled out and composted. Brassica bed is the one that has most of the edibles in here that are winter hardy. We've got some broccoli plants still, tons of kale, and even the green onions have survived the frost and will probably keep producing. These are actually still from last year's sowing in the spring, so they're going strong still. In this bed we've sown some daikon radish. Those are the larger green leaves, and interspersed with some chard, and we've got parsnips coming along and one rogue asparagus plant. And then we still have a few carrots left. We got some chard again, and then we've got leeks, which are fattening up, and hopefully we'll be able to eat from fairly soon. Tomato plants took a bit of a hit. We'll be picking the tomatoes off that are on there right now, and we've even got some pepper plants which are a little bit worse for wear after the frost, and we've got one there with the pepper on it we can probably still pick. Daughter's bed still has a little bit in there. Her cucamelons surprisingly are actually doing quite well, even though they had frost, and but everything else is kind of petered out again. Sweet potato, we're not sure how that one fared, but we'll have a look, dig underneath and see what we can find. And then behind her bed we've actually got more sweet potatoes, and these ones fared a little bit better because they do have protection from frost. Being close to the house, the ones in the back actually look like they actually need a little bit of water because they don't get water from rain. I'm overwintering a lot of my geraniums and fuchsias and some begonias. They're taking up a bit of space here. My big raised bed in the greenhouse, we still have some tomato plants which are still producing a little bit, and we've got also a few pepper plants which were in pots. I moved them into this big bed and they're actually doing quite well. You can see we have some peppers on there. We also have eggplant, and these ones were outside to get pollinated, and now we're back in the greenhouse to keep fruiting and to keep getting bigger, and so we'll be able to harvest them soon. And we still have a couple of tomato plants in pots, and a lot of greenery, not too many tomatoes, but we'll be able to harvest a few more from them. Show you what a sunny day does. Right now the sun is shining fairly strongly, and we're sitting at 20 degrees Celsius, or about 65 Fahrenheit, so it's quite warm in the greenhouse. And the good thing is at nighttime the greenhouse very rarely goes below zero. This thermometer, min-max thermometer, is a little bit wonky. It was not actually -10 in the greenhouse at all. We need to reset it. But the raspberry patch is still growing strong. It's kind of getting its second fruiting on the new canes, and we're still actually picking raspberries. I just picked some now, and you can see there's more ripening. And as long as it doesn't get too cold and it doesn't get too damp, we'll continue having raspberries, hopefully into November. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. As you can see, we still have a little bit of vegetable here and there in the garden, and we're hoping that the winter is cold enough to kill off at least some of the bugs, but still be able to harvest some things in the garden and in the greenhouse. And so thank you very much for watching, and if you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.